coaches, welcome to day 5 of your new coach training. And today we're going to dive a little deeper into social media because I would say I have built my business 99.9 probably percent on social media. So it doesn't matter where you live. It doesn't matter if you feel like your market is super saturated. It doesn't matter if you feel like everyone you know knows about Beachbody. None of that really matters because there are millions of people all over who still don't know about Beachbody. I don't feel like, and I've been in this business for 5 years, I don't feel like the market's saturated at all. So how are you going to grow your social media? First, I want to preface this by saying the goal is not to get as many likes as possible on your social media. The goal is to get likes that care. And the only way to get likes that care is to post valuable content that people are going to care about. So there's 3 things that people are looking for from social media. They either want to be educated, they want to be inspired, or they want to be entertained. And so every single post that you put up should be speaking to one of those 3 things. I think a lot of times when we become coaches, it's easy to just document your day and only share the highlight reel. So it's selfie after your workout, kissing your Shakeology cup, which by the way, I just finished mine. Posting about how perfect you were on your meal plan. And it's just not relatable. Then it just becomes the Ashley show. And it's not super inspiring or entertaining or educational to anybody. All they see is this girl's super into fitness, really rocking her meal plan. Good for her. She must be selling something, right? So what I try to do instead is to storytell with my posts. And every time I'm crafting a post, I'm trying to think of who's reading it. And generally, I'm either speaking to the Ashley of today or I'm speaking to the Ashley of 5 years ago who just found Beachbody, the one that was depressed and struggling, or somewhere in between, because basically your vibe attracts your tribe and you want to find a bunch of other people like you. That's what makes this business so fun, because you're working with a bunch of people that are like you and you get together and it's just a big party the whole time. And the only way to do that is to really put yourself out there, truly, authentically, get over the judgment of what people are going to think of you, because here's the thing, people are judging you right now. They're judging you no matter what. But the problem is, a lot of times we put our highlight reel out there. We only put the best of the best. Marriage is perfect. Kids are perfect. House is never dirty. I love my job. Life is great. I never mess up my meal plan. I always want to work out. Workouts are always easy. This big highlight reel, and it's just not authentic because nobody's life is perfect. And the people that are watching you, they don't have perfect lives either. And so if they're living imperfectly and they see you living super perfect, it's very hard for them to be like, oh, I could go from this imperfect place to her life. It's too far of a gap. So you have to let people into your real world. Let them know. Sometimes, you don't want to work out. Some workouts suck. Your kids drive you crazy just like every other mom. Your house is sometimes messy, you fell off on your meal plan this week or whatever it is. But just let people in and tell the story so that when people are reading it, they're like, oh my God. So she does have insecurities and she did have doubts and battles that she fought. I do too. Well, maybe I can do what she's doing. And so as you're posting, you don't have to get super vulnerable and share all of your dirty secrets, but I definitely think you need to share more than just the highlight reel so that people know you aren't perfect either. Sometimes it's hard for you. You have your own insecurities and things that you're battling, but here is how you get through it, So not just I post my workout every day and it's great, but why do you do your workout? Was it therapy for you today? Did it feel really hard? Was it awesome? Is it giving you the confidence? Are you able to go into your closet and wear things that you couldn't wear a year ago? Whatever your story is, tell it in your posts because you want the yous of this world to see that and say, me too. Oh my gosh, she's speaking to me. When you first start sharing, you're probably not going to get a lot of love on your posts. It's just the way it is. I started with 0 likes and 0 followers. So don't compare yourself to anybody else or anybody else's account. You'll start at ground zero too with, no likes and no followers, and you build from there. But it's consistency every single day, day after day after day. You're showing up and you're providing value and you're sharing more than just being a fitness person. Yes, you are a Beachbody coach now, but you're also a wife, a mom, a friend. For me, I'm a wife, mom, friend. I'm a drinker. I'm a dog mom. I am all about my personal development. I am super into the self-love and living life in balance. So I'm posting about all kinds of things, and some of them are inspirational, some of them are educational, and some of them are just entertainment. So I also have a sense of humor. So whatever it is that makes you you, I want you to show up and share that on social media. And remember, people are judging you today, but they're judging your highlight reel. So what happens when they judge your highlight reel is you think when someone likes you, you know, but they don't actually know me because I'm not showing them the real me. And then you start to like yourself less because you're not even showing up as yourself. So what I want you to do is to decide to own who you are as a coach, as a human being, as a wife, as a mom, as a friend, whatever. I want you to own who you are and be okay with sharing that with the world, knowing there's going to be people that don't like you. Have you ever heard that quote? You can be the ripest, juiciest peach in the world, but there's still going to be someone that doesn't like peaches. There's still going to be people that don't like you, and that's okay. But the cool thing about showing up and showing who you are is you're going to find people that love freaking peaches, right? So let them judge you on you because they're judging you no matter what. But they're judging you on something that's false right now if you're not showing up as authentically you. So I want you to decide what makes you you, think about what makes you you, and then storytell and talk to yourself. Now, in the caption of this video, there's a link to a bunch of social media examples that I have put up, and I just want you to use that for inspiration. Another place that I got inspiration when I first started as a coach was following other top coaches or other fitness people, and Instagram has a really cool thing now where you can save posts, and so I have all these folders on my Instagram of like, you know, business seeds where I've seen people do, or transformation stories, or quotes, or, you know, mom posts that are inspiring to me. So you can save a bunch of things down and use them as inspiration. Never copy, because that's not like a post that does really well for me. If you copy it word for word, it's not going to do really well for you because that's not authentic. That's not you. That's not your words. It's not your voice. So take ideas and use them as inspiration, but don't copy them word for word because, again, you want to show up as you. You want people to get to know you, and you want to turn people off for being you. When you get unlikes, that's a good sign because when you get unlikes, it means you're showing up with at least some sort of flavor, something. And when you get people that don't like you, it only means it's going to bring you closer to your tribe, to the people that are like, yes, this is my person. I want to follow her. And when you show up as your true authentic self, sharing all kinds of things and educating people on your, you know, meal tips and how you get through your workouts and tips that you do as a mom and time-saving tips. And I do a lot of beauty stuff, so sharing those things. When I do all of that stuff, then when I post about how I have this accountability group or this boot camp that I'd love them to join, they trust me already because they see that I struggle, or they've tried some of the products that I've shared and they liked them. So they're more likely to invest with my boot camp, right? But remember that it's going to take time. It doesn't just, you don't just build this thriving, strong social media account overnight. It takes time to build your tribe, and I'm a constant evolution, learning what my voice is and kind of who I am, and personal development's really helping me with that. Always peeling back layers to be like, oh, this is another area of me that like I really like that I haven't known before. But being just consistent every single day, showing up on social media, doing your best to provide value, and not just sweaty selfies and kissing your Shakeology bag and like posting pictures that Beachbody puts out, because that screams sales. Your goal is to put eye-catching images up that are going to stop the scroll, paired with a great caption that tells a story that gets people to relate and trust and understand you. And then doing it day after day after day. Because you're not going to get a ton of likes and you're not going to get a ton of, you know, comments and shares and messages behind the scenes today. But 5 years from now, you will if you keep showing. I mean, it's not going to take you 5 years. But remember, big picture, think long term. Don't put so much pressure on yourself that your social media has to be amazing today. You just show up and you learn as you go. And it does get easier and you will find your voice. But I started out, the first few posts I put up, got maybe 1 like, or 0 likes, or 3 likes, no comments, 1 comment, you know, and now I have hundreds of eyes on my posts, thousands sometimes. But it took me a while to get there, and it came from just showing up day after day after day and deciding to own my truth and be who I am, that I like swear words, that I like to drink, that I'm a dog mom. Things that are going to show people who I really am so they can decide if they like me or if they don't. And either way, it's okay with me because I'm still going to be a peach. And I'm just trying to find the other people that like peaches. I'm not trying to make everybody love peaches. I just want to make sure that people know I'm a peach and join me if they like peaches, right? Hang out with me if you like peaches. That's it. I just want to give you a little bit of a framework of what you should be posting, and let you know that it does take time to build a super strong social media following. But take a look at that sample social media post file so you can get some ideas. Go look up in your back office the top coaches on the leaderboard. Go follow them. See if you're getting any inspiration from them. And then start posting. Make sure you're posting 3 to 5 times a day. At the minimum should be 3 times a day. And start building your voice. Start building your tribe. And just keep showing up.